Erase me. Charlie is going to erase me as the narrator. That's not how this works. That's not an option. I don't know how many times I have to explain this to them. I guess however many times I write myself explaining it to them. They can't get rid of me. In a certain sense, they are me. They're just words, just ink on a page, and I put the ink there. They're not people. They don't have ideas or opinions or thoughts. They just do whatever I tell them to do. They exist for as long as I'm thinking about them, and if I stop thinking about them, they die until I start again. So why am I getting this mad about these arguments? Okay. I have let things get a little out of control. I think Ska, especially, is just sort of a mess. I might just need to trash this entire draft and start from scratch. With book 2, obviously. I think book 1's pretty much all right, but yeah, I think I'm gonna need to just throw all of this out, take us back to the van with the FBI at the start, and just rewrite the whole thing from page 1. That is a little frustrating and a little daunting, but that's the creative process sometimes, right? You find out something doesn't work, and you, instead of twisting yourself into pretzels trying to make it work, you just take the lessons you learned and you try something different. So that's what I'm going to do there. I'm going to try something different. And then, okay, I guess we need to get back to Disco with... this Haley bullshit. Okay, no, that's fine. We will, I know how to handle that. I mean, I'm just trying to write a story here. You know, you could have cooperated. You could have, played ball at all. But if you're not going to do so, that's fine. I don't have to either. That's fine.
Okay, then. So I guess my Eidolon's going berserk now.
Yeah, your Eidolon's going berserk. It has turned into the secret 10th planet of our solar system, Nibiru. It's a black and ominous orb that looks almost like it's made out of cast iron. It is the size of like a large beach ball, just sitting between you and Casey.
Casey has a huge smile. This is like, you know what this means? You know what this means?
It means...
He's wrong. He's not God. I almost believed it for a second when you didn't remember me. But he's not. He can control us.
Yeah.
Not as much as he wants. He's fucking lying. He's wrong. which means we don't have to die. We don't have... No! She goes to kiss you, then looks at the big ball and goes, okay, focus priorities.
Yeah, we should probably deal with Shining Star first.
This is good, though.
I'm not sure what it's doing, though. It just kind of seems to be sitting there. Can I guess I'll try and touch it?
The moment you touch it, a thick metal chain grows out of it like a plant growing out of a seed. It whips towards your leg, and a manacle forms at the end of it and chains itself to your ankle.
Can I try to push her away?
No.
I tried to push her out of the way.
Still no.
Not even doing a perfunctory moon, huh?
No. This is just what it is.
It's fine. He'll get bored.
All right. So I'm shackled to it. Am I...
Sure. I'm gonna hold your hand just in case you go anywhere.
Sure. Is anything happening to me now that I'm shackled? Am I feeling anything different?
I don't think you're feeling anything different. The ball slowly starts to move.
In what direction?
I carry her as the ball moves.
Okay, yeah, you carry her as the ball moves. It kind of goes down the steps of your porch and out into the street, and it's just slowly. It's not really rolling because that would tangle up the chain, but it is just like moving along the ground, just a loud grinding of like metal on concrete as it goes.
Hey, Haley, I've heard about ball and chain, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's trying to drag me into traffic, isn't it? Okay.
I mean, you are in the middle of the road right now.
It's fine. If a car comes, I'll either burn it, blind it, or
I'm gonna
stop it some other power way.
I'm going to try and drag it off the road. I'm gonna fight against it.
Okay, give me a pow draw.
Sure. That's going to be 2.
That gets you the sun or the tower.
Well, I think I'm gonna go with sun.
I think I'm just gonna throw the sun in the discard. You've got the tower.
Okay.
Fine.
Fucked up.
It's fine.
Fucked up.
Not even putting it back on the bottom for anyone to use it, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
He doesn't have full control.
Okay.
He doesn't have full control. We'll find the thing.
Okay. If you're... I chose the sun, so I think I'm gonna get a positive out of this.
Yeah, I threw the sun out. You've got the tower.
What does that look like, Jordan?
What it looks like, you try to pull against this large metal ball. It is extraordinarily heavy. You cannot budge it as it continues to just slowly grind its way down the street. And yeah, it continues to pull you. It's still going slow. It would be trivial to outpace it, but it's gradually picking up speed as it gets out of the street that Casey's house is on and onto more of a main thoroughfare. And yeah, you are in the middle of the street now. Cars exist. What'll you do?
I guess I'll try to dodge to the best of my ability.
Well, are you still in my arms? In that case, I'm just gonna be a big, bright light. People are gonna have to stop.
Dazzle.
Okay, yeah, sure. I like that. Give me a. I would say you could, flavor that as either glam or genius. I'll take either.
It's 2 us both, so let's do glam.
That is going to be the Wheel of Fortune or the Chariot.
Sure. I'll take the Chariot.
The Chariot, you break through your own limits. Yeah, I think you just sort of light up like a just beacon, and that is enough to catch people's attention soon enough that they stop. They're honking their horns at you as you make your way across the street here, but that is it. And yeah, you successfully make it to the other side of the street. Hey, Bob Maurice, what are you up to right now?
I don't know, being a knucklehead, I guess.
Seriously? After Haley saved you, revived you, and now this weird god is torturing us, and you're just gonna be upset that we called you knuckleheads, chuckleheads?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like my attempt to try and do anything about this, cosmic asshole has been pretty much dismissed, while everybody else has just been weird, horny teens.
We are literally suffering at the hands of a controlling, abusive, manipulative piece of shit who I used to date. So I'm sorry if I have been wanting to find the results in the universe. I've been finding peace, inner peace in my relationships.
No,
and then this motherfucker is controlling everything.
It's fine, Casey. If Bob doesn't want to do anything, they don't have to do anything. After all, this is just a thing that they can poke and prod at to annoy the narrator with. So
sure,
they don't actually care about the consequences.
I thought they cared about us, but maybe I was fucking wrong.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Fuck you.
Wow.
Oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Put on headphones and ignore me?
No, I'm gonna be hurt that my friend's acting like a piece of shit.
I'm just sick of this whole fucking thing.
What? The god thing?
Just all of it. All of it. Just you two just fucking constantly making out, Maurice getting into weird stuff with Flannery. This cosmic asshole who is so just utterly fucking pathetic that all he could dream of was the touch of a woman, and then when he finally got it, it gave him a god complex.
All right, Bob. What do you want me to do in this situation? What does your wisdom say I should do? What would solve all this?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Dog would be ashamed of you.
Meanwhile, on the moon, Maurice is chilling out with Def. Actually, I don't know if this is a dazzle. I think this might be a dazzle. We slowly pan in on the van, going through the undertow in the safe area where it's not going to die immediately.
Right.
And smoke billows out of the window. Maurice has gotten into his secret stash, and Def is driving the van.
Wait, what?
Maurice is hanging out with Def, and he's like, so, Bob died like twice in front of me. And like, I feel like, am I the problem in the group? When I'm not there, there's a part of me that like feels like I have to like navigate all of these personalities and like, pull us, but like, maybe I'm the problem, Maybe I'm the problem?
Alright, well, I am definitely not qualified to be a child therapist, but if you want my opinion, you're really assuming a bit too much blame. It's honestly a little egotistical to assume that it's all you. You're in extremely dangerous situations. It's frankly impressive that they've only died twice. You should all be dead as shit already.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, is this more that we, like, just, like, really threw off getting killed by you? And it's still, like, I still feel real bad about every time I die. And, like, I feel like the rest of them, like, we're gonna solve it, or...
Hey, remember how I only brought you back to life so you could go get change for the ferry?
Yeah. I still feel that has some depth. That's still spooky, right?
I guess what I'm saying, feels a little rich for you to be all buddy-buddy with me when you're really taking advantage of my generosity.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make the rest of them respect Def a little bit more. Do you see? Does that help? I'm trying to be your ally out there. Like, hey, Death's still happening, guys. It's fucked up. Does that count for anything?
I think it might convince them that death is still happening if you died.
That would be really rough. I think Maurice wants to use a superpower. I want to use a superconductor superpower.
Okay.
And I want to bring up my stat sheet, and I'm like, see, I have this death move that I use when I die, but I feel like the weight of that of like, is anyone really gonna die in this game? Like, you know what I mean? Is anyone really gonna be like, I'm out,
I feel like I have suddenly become very confused about what we're talking about.
No, like he pulls up the Eidolon, become your best self, and he goes to the death move. See, and when characters choose to retire themselves, they often have a blast of energy, like a final spell or something. And they see each character, like the Vanguard's got one, and the Navigators might one, and the Conductor's got one. So I would affect the area with Boogie Wonderland afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
No. You're just like a guy. You die and then you're dead, man.
I ran into this. I thought that, and I got in that weird chess battle.
That's objectively not true.
We can cut away. We can cut back.
Yeah. This thing just continues to drag you along, Haley.
I'm walking and carrying her.
All right.
It is. Yeah. Go ahead.
I honestly don't know what. Like, in what vague direction is this thing even going?
You can give me a dredge if you want to figure it out.
Sure, that would be nice. My biz is 3.
3.
Are you happy that I do cardio?
Yeah, it's been really helpful.
That gets you the Magician, the Hierophant, or Strength. 2 positives and a neutral.
Okay. I will go with the Magician.
Magician, you achieve the impossible. So yeah, you understand where this thing is taking you. By which I mean, I guess I can just explain where this thing is taking you. What's the... I mean, I could just answer the question, but I feel like I need to have some lead up here. I mean... I'm losing track of all of these subplots I've got going on. There's so much. I think it's really... I should get this first draft to a finished place before I really start taking a hatchet to it and editing. But sometimes when you just can see obvious problems with it, it's hard to do that. I admit I'm kind of editing as I write here, which generally not the best way to go about it, but what can you do? I'm only human. I mean, I'm not, but you get what I mean. I think... if I'm not gonna keep you two apart, I still think Casey just isn't really... I don't want to put her in a romance subplot, so... it is taking you to the park, to Crystal Pond, and it's just gonna kinda... I mean, it's going to drown you.
Doesn't... But wait... That messes up your ending, though.
That's what I mean. I'm gonna kind of just rewrite things a bit. I'm
Man,
not sure.
You're such a hack.
Listen, I'm not happy with where the draft of things are right now. It needs improvement.
You know what? We're both writers, right? We both have read each other's stuff. Fuck
Sure.
you, start over. Fuck all of this. Start over. Start from the beginning. I fucking dare you. Start right now. No. Start right now. Delete me. Delete all of this. Start right now if you can.
No,
Page
I don't.
1.
I don't want to start all over. There's a lot of stuff in here I do like, but I think I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna lay the foundation in this draft and then go back and re-edit things to make it all line up and feel coherent. But I think Haley is gonna transition more from like one of the main characters to sort of like a tragic, a character that dies in your story to kind of motivate you.
All right, I've had enough of this shit. I'm using Forged in Friendship.
Remind me what that does?
Once per uptime, you may choose someone you have a tie to, change the third blank in your Eidolon power to something that reflects their own, change your Eidolon power back at normal at the beginning of the next session. Hey, Dingus, why don't you tell the audience what Dog's Eidolon does?
Yeah, it hasn't actually come up yet. It could have come up in Ska, but I didn't write it that way. Dog's Eidolon Jump Right In is capable of getting him anywhere he wants to go eventually. He can power through absolutely any obstacle. He can just burrow straight through like solid steel, but he still has the speed and the speed, I guess, of a turtle.
All right, so I'm going to change my power so that I'm trading super speed from the ability to basically resist any oncoming force.
Oh, shit.
And I'm just gonna fucking stand in front of that metal ball.
Okay.
Oh, that's smart.
as this is happening, the text from that move is showing up between Def and Maurice on the table. See, this move is called Forged in Friendship. That's what's
I explained this to Bob already. I cannot stand this Jordan shit. He is... Oh, I have dealt with new gods before. He is just the biggest little shit I've ever seen.
I know, man. I'm in here. I'm trying. I'm fucking trying to come up with shit. Part of me
It
wants...
kind of seems like you're just getting high in your friend's van.
It seems like that.
It does seem like that. That's why I said it.
Cut away.
Yeah, Bob, you have suddenly appeared and are standing in front of the ball. It is sort of gently trying to move around you one way or the other, but it's not fast enough for you to, like, you can pretty trivially just sort of, like, readjust to step in front of it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what I can do here to resist when my Eidolon is severed from me. Casey, could you try to burn the chain in half?
Yep, coming right up. I'm not gonna heat up the chain. Because that would end up hurting you. So I'm just gonna make a line of superheated fire in between my fingers, and try to just go down like a hot knife.
Give me a scrap.
That's 3.
That is Death, the Empress, or the Devil.
Well, I will take the Empress.
The Empress, you create something. Okay. Yeah, I'll say you sever the, Here's what happens. Because this has to injure you in some way. You sever the chain, and it whips back and hits you in the face, and the ball just sort of, like, rolls backwards slightly and comes to a stop with just a little bit of the chain just sort of, like, dangling off of it. Most of the chain still dangling off of Haley's ankle.
Ow. Well, that's one problem.
And the ball continues trying to, like, move around Bob to continue heading to where it was going. Bob, are you stopping it still?
Yeah, no, I figure you're probably still up to some bullshit, so I'm still standing in this thing's way.
Sure, makes sense.
Thank you, Bob. Sorry about yelling at you. I think I have a lot of trauma and unresolved anger.
Yeah, there's just a lot going on.
Yeah, we'll try not to make out in front of you, but it's hard in this whole shared conscience thing.
Yeah, that's not a whole lot of privacy here, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right, let me think here. So I still need to figure out how to get the Eidolon to calm down. The problem is I'm not entirely sure what its deal is.
Well, I mean, let's think about the ones we've already done. So, like, for Casey, we had to get her to accept that she was a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For Maurice, we had to get him to... Hey, Maurice, what was the valuable lesson you learned in that one?
Maurice respects the narrative, so we cut back to the moon where he can't hear any of this, and he's listening to Barbara Streisand on the radio. She is a woman in love. She'll do anything.
Maurice!
No, I remember. Maurice needed to accept that he's not the main character of the story, that he's part of an ensemble.
Okay, and...
Or something like that.
I feel like I'm kind of the odd person out on that one, because I don't remember learning a lesson when my shoes went all crazy.
Yeah.
Don't jump into black holes? I don't know.
I mean, that's not really a personal lesson. That's just, good advice.
It's a lesson. Yeah. I
mean, no one should jump into black holes.
Should, yeah.
Hey, Jordan, you kind of left me hanging on that one.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really have that many issues. You're getting angrier at this point, which would be like more fertile ground, but that wasn't really a thing at the time.
Yeah, can't imagine why I've become more aggressive lately.
Sure.
All right, so ball and chain. I mean, that seems like it would imply that I feel like I'm being, like, I feel imprisoned by something, but that's mostly just Jordan himself. That's not really like a internal mental problem.
I mean,
can I try to deal in?
Oh, yeah, sure, we can deal you in. But you're severed. So no, I guess we can't, can we?
Yeah, that's the reason I was asking is...
That's a good point. Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Okay, but does she have, like, moves?
I guess that's a fair point.
Yeah, because she needs a playbook, right?
No, that's true. Okay. I'll give you, let's see here. Let's go with Vanguard, Inhuman, or Navigator.
Okay. I think I'll go with Inhuman then.
Okay.
And I will go with... let's see here. Should I go for the Medusa or the being from beyond space? I think Medusa again.
Okay.
I feel like being able to stop things would be helpful here. Okay, now the point remains, how do I get this thing to calm down? Oh wait, I think Inhuman has... Right, yeah. Inhuman has a way to speak to Eidolons, doesn't it?
It has a way to speak to shades, right, yeah.
Okay. Can
Is a
I...
severed Eidolon a shade?
Yeah.
I can allow it. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a biz draw for it.
Okay, perfect. That'll be 3 then.
3, that is the Hanged Man, the High Priestess, or the World.
Okay. I guess I'll take... do I want to use the really good card for this or save it for when we might need it in the finale?
I don't know. I am very much of the position of use the card, the best card now, and let future us deal with the consequences later.
I suppose that's a...
But if you want to deal with the consequences now, because we don't know what the future holds. We know what we're dealing with right now.
That's a good point. Alright, I guess I'll take the World then.
You will take the World, attempting to commune with this ball.
Also, there's a chance that when the big thing happens and you get the World, this chucklefuck just goes, nope. So...
okay, so
true.
let's think about what happens here. Haley, you stare at Shining Star, sitting. It, like I said, it is inert. It's black. It has this sort of mottled texture to it. And as you stare at it, it comes into like clearer and clearer focus to you. It is almost as if your vision is sort of leaving your head and almost zooming in closer and closer to it. And you see that mottled texture, as it sort of expands all around you, is more like these jagged mountain ranges that extend everywhere across this large planet. Above the planet, the street that you're standing on, your friends, the sky, that all fades away into darkness. The sun is nothing but just a pinprick of light far above you. And you realize that, ordinarily you wouldn't even have enough light to see anything on the planet's surface below if you were, actually there. But it is as if your eyes are adjusting to that intense darkness. You get the sensation of being colder than you could imagine being, except I guess you've been around the Void Moose, who's even colder. But other than that, you are just sort of swooping. It is as if your consciousness is actually soaring over the surface of this planet.
As we all know the phrase, what's cooler than cool? Void Moose.
Ice cold.
Okay. Is there anything on this planet? Is it just emptiness?
it seems to be just barren emptiness. Above you, you see a huge asteroid slam into the planet's surface. It has no moon to guard against this, so this is a frequent occurrence for it. Gigantic shards of rock and rubble explode off of the planet's surface, and one of them begins flying up into the air, escaping the planet's gravity as it drifts away, and your view continues to track with this rock as it flies past Pluto and Neptune. You see the rings of Saturn, and over what feels both like months and only minutes, you see that rock approaching the Earth, which you note does not have a moon right now in this vision. And that asteroid slams into the Earth, and you see tidal waves the size of skyscrapers and gigantic fissures of molten steel and rock as that asteroid rebounds off of the Earth, taking a massive amount of material with it, but not quite escaping the Earth's atmosphere, or is not quite escaping the Earth's gravity, captured as this young planet's new moon.
Oh wow. So that is where the moon came from. But what does that have to do with me? What does that have to do with my Eidolon? Why am I even seeing this? Is it because... it's probably a stupid idea, but is it because kind of like I'm not really my dad's kid? The moon came from somewhere else too?
Haley, you are seeing this because the events you are investigating, the forces you are trying to control, are older than your species, and they will last far longer than your species. It is a grand cosmic ballet that you are just one insignificant part of, chained to it just like you were chained to the physical representation of it. Ultimately, you don't matter that much in it. This story is focusing on things that aren't you because you are not an important part of the narrative.
Oh.
Yeah, but bullshit.
Yeah, no, that's just demonstrably not
our
true.
Lives, yeah. And of the narrative. My narrative, my life story, I'm getting these terms confused, has revolved around you. Even for longer than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm with Casey on this one, and I'm sure Maurice would agree if he wasn't on the moon zooted out of his mind right now.
Woo!
On the one hand, I want to be upset with him. On the other hand, he also has been through a lot, so sure.
I mean, maybe it shouldn't revolve around me?
I mean, it revolves around all of us. We're Mystery Solvers Club, right? Even when I'm upset at Bob, I love them. And I don't mean that in a... You're like my fucking sibling, okay?
Yeah, no, I got you. I feel the same way.
So like, yeah, even when I'm upset, especially when I'm upset at them, I'm upset at them because I want nothing but the best for their lives. So, we are our narrative. This is our story, regardless of what some asshole says. And you're part of it.
I think the thing with Haley is, I have my own thing where I try and take care of everyone, and I was like, Haley should, can really rule, so she should, lead for once instead of me taking up all the energy in the air. But I kind of worry that maybe putting a lot on my friend, I just think they're amazing, and I wanted them to be out and being amazing and doing big things, but I don't know. I feel I've drifted away from everyone, maybe. Dog.
I mean, yeah, you're literally doing pot and donuts on the moon while your friends are all surely doing something more important. Also, you guys owe me, like, my own wheels. That was the deal. So what are you doing here?
Okay. I thought that's what we were doing here. Like, I was, like, renting...
Are you giving me the van? I don't think it's
Maurice,
yours
that's
to
not
give.
your van. I'm going to put wheels on his boat. That was the plan.
I was, like, thinking maybe this is a rental thing for the duration of this ride. We could rent it like a bus thing where, like... Imagine we can retcon it in those breaks we have.
I'm not doing a timeshare with your friend's van.
Okay, all right.
Maurice, get back here. There's a phantom fight.
Okay,
I
get
think
down
Maurice
there.
is trying to sell your van.
I'm not trying to sell your van. I'm trying to offer you an opportunity.
Maurice, we're having a lovey, huggy, important moment, but if you sell my van, I will kill you where you stand.
Okay, sorry, Def. I was gonna...
Yeah, no, and they'll be in the right to.
Sorry, Def. I gotta chill out of this weird bottle episode. This has been great. You know what's crazy? A van is a lot like a sealed room. Bye. I'm not gonna do the move. I'm not gonna do the move on Def. What do you think? I'm crazy? No. Okay, he's heading out.
We live a weird life. I know that's the understatement, but we should mention that because we should not forget. This is not normal. People don't do this every other day. I imagine even people with Eidolon powers don't have this happening.
I feel like even if we do manage to come out the other side of whatever all this horse shit is, like, we're not going to live normal lives after this. We're all going to be insane. We're all going to be completely unhinged.
Not gonna lie, when I close my eyes, I see the Shiragovs dead and Naomi in my arms. I've been having nightmares about that. So yeah, no, we're all fucked.
Okay, no, that definitely seems like a therapy thing.
Yeah.
Haley, as your vision concludes, the world around you sort of fades back into focus, but you are not standing on that street you were on. You are at the park, the pond only a few yards behind you now, with Shining Star next to you and Bob and Casey in front of you.
You know,
Hey?
this whole Mystery Solver Club was just supposed to be about little things. I don't know... Well, yes, I do know how it got this bad. I just couldn't leave well enough alone, could I?
Come on.
Jordan, you want a tragic figure, right?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling right now.
And you're gonna be rewriting my ending anyway.
Haley.
Whoa,
Right.
Hold up.
Babe.
I'll make a deal with you.
No deals.
What if
I'd made a deal with the Moose so that you didn't have to make deals.
rewrite theirs too, so they don't have to die?
Haley.
Rewrite there so
Haley.
they don't have to die. Okay. Interesting.
It wouldn't be much of a tragic sacrifice if everyone else died
Right.
too.
Right. Yeah. I mean, so this is one of the tricky parts about this whole metafiction part, because now it's like, do I actually go back and rewrite the story to make you like a less important character that dies just as like part of Casey's whole thing? Or do I leave all this conversation in and make the revisions like diegetic to the story? Because obviously, you know, your whole thing in this book has been trying to save your friends. That would be a way to do it.
I'm gonna diegetic. God damn it.
I'll tell you what, Haley, give me a dazzle to see if you convince me.
Okay,
Haley.
What's your glam?
my glam is 3.
That is Temperance, the Fool, or Justice.
Haley.
I think they all
Temperance
kind of fit.
is my dissonant.
Oh, Temperance is your dissonant. Oh
I
no. Well, I was honestly
Wait,
willing
is
to
the
like.
fool her resonant?
Oh, the Fool is your resident. Your Fool is your resident,
Yeah.
so you can pick whatever you want, and I assume you want your resident.
yes,
Haley?
Okay.
every
What is your
card turns
resonant
up in my
effect?
favor.
Every card turns up in your favor. Well, then I think I'm going to give you what you want. Yeah, we'll trade.
Haley.
The
Jordan,
ball,
no.
Another chain grows out of the ball and snaps onto your other leg, and it rockets off the edge of the pond into the water and drags you down with it.
No.
I hold her.
You can try to grab her, but the ball is like extremely heavy to the point where even if you could plant your feet and stop it, you would like just end up tearing her leg off.
I'll go with her. Fuck it.
Casey?
No, you can't. You can't.
I wanted to be King Arthur, right?
And I'm your fucking sword. I'm the one supposed to end up in the lake, right? Not you.
King Arthur dies in the end, trying to save her knights.
No. You're gonna leave me. You're gonna leave me. You're gonna leave me with this motherfucker. You're gonna leave me with Jordan.
It's just one loss to save 3. The math makes sense.
No. You better fucking punch me. You better fucking beat the shit out of me because I'm not letting you go otherwise.
You can't do that.
Well, then we're both dying, huh?
No, I can't let that happen.
The white cat appears and bites your wrist, Casey, and you let Haley go.
Fuck this shit.
Haley, you fall into the water. You're dragged down into the depths of it. It's not that deep of a pond, but much like when Casey sort of meditated on it, it seems as if it is growing magically deeper, filling with just a sea of stars. The ball lands on a small shelf just a little ways down, just enough to fully submerge you, and at first it seems it'll stop there. But then the white cat appears again, gigantic this time, and bats the ball off of the edge into the dark, starry depths, and you fall, and you fall, and you fall.
I swim after her.
She appears to you, Casey, to fall through the ground and disappear.
2 fucking times. 2 fucking times.
Hello there, it's me, Luke. It's ad break time, baby. You know it. About halfway through the episode, 45 minutes or so. Usually 37 to 45 minutes, depending on the exact length of the episode. That's about where they usually happen. It's not a hard, fast rule. Sometimes I just gotta kind of vibe it out. Sometimes it happens a little late. If we're in the middle of a good scene at the halfway point, I don't want to interrupt that. I didn't choose where this ad break went. Mike did, because they're the ones who edited this episode. Who cares? The point is, it's the commercial break time. The commercial break where I tell you about patreon.com/Eidolon Playtest. It's a website that you can navigate to in your web browser, such as Safari or Opera, and click a few buttons in order to give us money. And that's really the best part of it. But as a side benefit, you also get some things out of us. For instance, for just $1 a month, you get every episode of this show a full week in advance. If you're listening to this on the free feed, you could have been listening to it last week. And let me tell you, you're listening to it right now. You know as well as I do, it's a fucking banger. You've been missing out. Think about how much you must be missing out on the next episode. Give us that $1. For $3 a month, you get 2 bonus podcasts, design sessions with me and Molly, where we work on Eidolon Become Your Best Self 2nd Edition. Although we are actually almost finished with Eidolon Become Your Best Self 2nd Edition. In the next couple of months here, we are going to be wrapping up design on that game and moving on to designing Eidolon Become Your Worst Self, which is going to be an expansion to the game based on villain characters and encouraging you to play little slimy bastards. Are you excited to play some little slimy bastards? Well, have I got a game for you. It's not going to be playable for months yet, but it'll be pretty cool when it is. You also get Eidolon Playlist. That's a music podcast. We cover some of the music that gets referenced in the main show. And you get GM notes from me and, in the miniseries from other folks covering all the notes that go into making this show possible. At the $5 level, you get immediate access to the current draft of Eidolon Become Your Best Self, as well as all previous drafts. Maybe we changed something and you think we're stupid for it. Maybe you wish you still had an old version of the game. Guess what? We've got all of them on there. For a mere $5, you can have whatever version of our game you want. You want to go way back to the beginnings of 1E when we had armor and HP? Hey, that's on the website if you go digging. Just for a mere $5, you can see the truly dog shit design we started at back in 2020. What else can you get? $10 a month gets you what we call the grab bag. That's just sort of whatever we feel like recording that month. Usually podcasts, sometimes videos. The most recent release there is another game of Fiasco featuring myself, Maxie, and Ty in a 1920s Chicago setting. I've also got some kind of fucking Toho project that some of the folks are doing, Iris and Maxie and Fabby and maybe one or two others. I wasn't paying attention. Sometimes I just get handed files and told to upload them, and I shrug and be like, I mean, that means I don't gotta plan a grab bag this month, sure. I should get that uploaded. We do still plan to finish talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean. It's just been scheduling hell for me and Zoe recently, but we will do it. I promise. We will drag ourselves across that finish line. Here's the solemn pledge I'm prepared to make today. We will finish discussing Stone Ocean before the Steel Ball Run anime, which has not yet been announced, ends. Before an episode called Stars and Stripes Forever releases, we will finish talking about Stone Ocean. That meant nothing, except to the cool folks out there that have already read JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Steel Ball Run, one of the best JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. I'm getting very off track. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I'm a little loopy. I need to do one more thing for our $5 patrons, which is read out their names in thank you. Well, I'm going to read out the names of 25 of them because there are, let's see, on this spreadsheet, I've got 243 names. That's too many names to read on every episode, so I just pick a random lucky 25 each week and tell somebody to read them. And this week, I'm telling me to read them. So let's see here. I would like to give a hearty thank you to William Doe, Dan, Jordan Sam, Abilene, Jennifer, Georgie Batts, Rylith, Gay Sarah, Evan, Lucentia, Ryan Ball, Robert Wilson, Ellen NK, Meh, Seafoam, Sakya Malays Grayson, Cancakes, Howdy Hazel, Snev Robin, El Tantivi, Take Heart, Bellew Iruir, Freddie Carrillo, Forest Traveler, Orbital Oracle, and Daniel Agazi. Thank you all very much. I don't recognize many of the names on that list, which is always exciting to me, because that means it's new folks. So welcome, hello. Or it means old folks that changed their handles, in which case, that's fine too. I still like that you're here. If you can't afford to support the show financially, or you just don't want to, completely understand. That's a reasonable position to take. There are free ways that you can support us, though, and we would really appreciate if you do those. The most important one is just telling folks about the show. The only way we get new listeners is through word of mouth, and if there's anything we like around here, it's new listeners. So please, by all means, tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your dog. If your dog understands podcasts. I mean, you know, I was going to say just put us on in the house when you have to go to work so your dog doesn't get lonely. And, like, you can do that. But I'm not seeing how we're converting that dog to a Patreon subscriber, so I'm not that motivated by that. But, I mean, listen, take care of your dog in whichever way you think is best. And if that means having them listen to Eidolon Playtest, hey, I'm not going to complain about that. You can also leave us a rating and review on Apple Podcasts. We just like reading reviews. We are, well, okay, I shouldn't speak for everybody when I say this. I am just a needy little gremlin that needs constant praise and affirmation of my every action, or I fall to pieces. So, won't you feed this needy little gremlin and head on over to Apple Podcasts and tell me I do a good job? Won't you please, sir? I'm holding my bowl up to you like a Dickensian orphan. Fill my bowl with 5 stars. I'm begging you. Look at me. I'm just a little boy with I have to walk with what do you call those things that you use and you got like a broken leg? The word is crutch. There you go. That's what you call it. I've got to walk with a crutch. And that would have been more believable if I knew the word offhand. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm going to go back to the show now. Bye!
I would like to reveal my master plan.
Ooh, what's your master plan, Maurice?
I've been distracting death. So, give my friend Haley a little more time.
Oh, what's your genius?
She'll figure something out. Here's 3.
3, that gets you the High Priestess, Temperance, or Justice.
I think some High Priestess time.
The supernatural moves through you. Yeah, okay, sure. I think, Haley, you can no longer breathe as you sink into these depths. You instinctively try to fill your lungs and fill them only with water. You panic and squirm and kick.
Does it matter that I'm technically inhuman since you did also allow me to breathe in space?
I'm going to say in this case, no.
Okay.
But meanwhile, we cut away to Chiron, who is leaned against a rock in the undertow, like pinching the bridge of his nose, like, oh, jeez, I gotta get my shit together. Oh, boy, Oh, that kid hotboxed me. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
He tries to, like, take a step and immediately stumbles, like, okay, I just gotta take... I could really go for some Takis right now.
I just have the biggest grin, and I have the reddest fucking eyes, and I look at Dog, and I nod.
Dog, also having been hotboxed, nods back at you.
Oh no, Dog, are you okay?
You're
I feel great.
Well,
Also, you're gonna have to speed that up because he has this power now. So there you go.
Oh, right. You're right. You know what? You trade or you just borrow dogs? I think you just borrow dogs, right?
yeah, no, it's not. It's not a
alright.
swapsy in the Virtuoso version.
Right. Okay. But yeah. So Haley, you are not dying, which is good in some ways, but in other ways that just sort of means that you're just drowning and drowning and drowning as you sink deeper and deeper down. You can no longer see the surface above you. It is as though you are once again in space, but you can feel the water all around you.
Casey is in the fetal position in the shore.
It's okay, Casey.
Well, I'm borrowing the ability to go wherever I want unscathed and unharmed, so I'm just gonna walk through the bottom of the pond, I guess.
Okay, you do that. We will get back to that in a moment. But yeah,
I'm literally having my worst fear happen again. Like, I know it's a thing that if you look at our fucking greatest fear, having my loved ones die again.
that's true. But Haley, you are just sinking, seemingly forever. There's clearly something at work here. Both, obviously, again, that pond was not this deep, and also you're sinking so far and so fast that the pressure should be starting to do something to you. But other than that sensation of just eternally drowning, there is nothing else.
You know, I guess this is similar to how I thought it would originally work out, you know, becoming God, being weirdly isolated from people afterwards. I'd probably try to live among everyone, but it would just feel too weird, you know, having that potential power over everyone. I would have just isolated myself again. I guess this is how it was always destined to end for me, huh?
That seems like a real negative attitude if you ask me.
Void Moose?
Hi there.
What are you doing here?
I don't know. What am I doing anywhere?
Well, I mean, you specifically chose to appear before me at this very moment, so I assume you have a reason to do that.
You're the one who has seemed to transgress into the void. You're the one sort of making a house call on me at the moment. You think about it.
Wait, that's where I am? Okay, I didn't think that's where I was going to go. I mean, Jordan was just going to drown me in a lake, and now I'm here.
And now you're here, so what's the plan, my man?
I mean, I my plan was to trade my life for theirs, I guess.
I mean, do you really trust that dipshit to make good?
I mean, it's hard to trust Jordan with anything, but I felt like this was maybe my best chance. Everything else I've tried to do has backfired. It doesn't feel like I can do anything right, you know?
Haley Holst, you're a good kid, and maybe that's why I've found myself sort of drawn to you and all your friends. You're good folks. But here's the thing I think you need to understand. You earned that crown, didn't you? That kingship.
Yeah, we did kill that dragon. I even landed the finishing blow.
You might say you're the rightful king in exile at the moment.
Yeah, I am.
Well, I don't know from nothing, but I'll tell you, most kings I know don't get to be kings because they give things away, certainly not giving themselves away. Kings take. You gotta take what you want, girl.
You know, Void Moose, you're a pretty good guy.
Aw, shucks. I try. Sometimes, when I feel like it. Other times, I trick your friend into promising me his firstborn child. I'm a land of contrasts.
I mean, Maurice did kind of bring that on himself. Let's be honest.
Oh, sure.
No sympathy.
All right, anyway.
Dog, are you at least sympathetic to the moose thing, right? I feel we were fighting a dragon. That seems like a thing people would do, right?
You didn't communicate with anyone. You didn't tell us. You just were like, here, I have given my firstborn to a...
Sorry, didn't mean to bring that up again. It doesn't really matter. We'll figure it out later. I'm going to take what's mine, starting with my girlfriend. I'm going to pick up this ball, and I'm going to go back up to the surface.
Ooh. Give me a power draw, Haley.
Sure. That's going to be 2.
2? I get you judgment. Uh-oh. And the moon. Double uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Tell you what. You know what? Fuck it. I'm fishing out that sun that Jordan discarded.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll add that to your spread.
All right, well, I'm picking the sun then.
Hell yeah, girl. Get it.
All right, well...
You grab that chain, you heft that ball, it weighs several tons, but also it belongs to you and it will do as you command.
That's right, because Shining Star is my Eidolon.
Damn Skippy.
I walk up the void, and...
Bob, you are descending into the void to find Haley, right?
I mean, I was, but it sounds like I might not need to.
I think as Haley walks up and strides upward, she encounters you coming down to get her.
I guess I'll help her carry the ball up the rest of the way.
Thanks, Bob. I appreciate the assistance.
Yeah, anytime.
I think Bob and I walk back up, and we emerge out of the lake, and I go over to KC, and I kneel down beside her, and I kiss her on the cheek, and I say, I'm sorry I did that.
I hug you and cry.
It's gonna be okay now.
I understand.
God, this turned out really good. I'm a really good writer.
Yeah.
And then Maurice
You're a
dries
really good
up.
writer.
Maurice dries up with Waffle House for everybody.
Hooray!
I could really go for some fucking Waffle House
Hold
right
on.
now, not gonna lie.
Jordan, you think you did this?
I mean, yeah, I'm looking at the pages I've written. Yes.
Okay. Hey, Jordan. I'm gonna fold, please. I'd like a new Eidolon.
Oh, I mean, there's kind of no reason to.
Just humor me.
Okay. What haven't I given you? I'll give you virtuoso, alchemist, or conductor.
Thank you. I'll pick the alchemist.
Okay.
And
Great.
yeah, I'll just go ahead and let's see, what power for alchemist haven't I used in a while? Oh, I had a new one, which was turning flesh into electricity. It was a little dark, but it's fine. It's not going to matter for too much longer anyway. Hey, Jordan.
Yeah, what's up?
You want to take credit for this. Say this was all your masterful doing.
I mean, I don't know who else it would be.
Well, in that case, I think you'd agree that this was a pretty impossible challenge you gave us that we overcome. Isn't that right?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Great. Hey, Jordan, you love following the rules and stuff like that. would you like to read the rules for Transform the World?
Transform the World. Let me pull that up. I'm flipping through my notes here to find it. One sec.
I love when Haley gets like this. This is gonna be some bullshit.
Transform the world. When you achieve an incredible victory against impossible odds, your Eidolon radiates raw, transformative power. Declare one change you want to see in the world. This change occurs immediately. You can use this move once ever. Oh, okay, so that's... Alright, yeah, sure. What do you got?
I'm the narrator of this story, not you.
Okay, give me one that, I'll do, though. That, makes sense.
No, that's the one I'm doing. I'm the writer, actually.
Okay, but you're not. I'm looking your words on a page.
No, I'm actually standing there in your writer's room with you, which, man, you really couldn't have found more decoration for this place.
What the fuck?
This is all you've got? Just like a bland wooden room with a door you never bothered using, and gosh, you don't even have any paintings, do you? This is sad.
Haley?
Get his ass.
Yeah?
Let her cook, maybe?
Oh, right. I should bring you all up here just so it's not weird with you all, standing near the lake and I'm just up here in God space. I'm going to snap my fingers and all three of them are up here with me.
Whoa! Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey.
Yeah, welcome to his
it
quote-unquote
smells
writer's
here.
room. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, have you showered?
You can't... You're not real? I made you up? You're not...
Oh, this is cute.
I haven't seen his face in so long. God.
Yeah,
I slapped him.
Yeah, tell you what, give me a pow for that.
Yeah, it's
What?
3.
No, you don't give her a pow. You give me a pow
Hey,
no, I don't.
No. The rules of the meta of the game is in this narrative now. You made that happen.
You get the tower, the hanged man, and the lovers.
I'll do the lovers.
All right, perfect. So, that would be... You are faced with two paths.
That's not... Okay, no.
Your two paths are... Would you like to hit him in the face or in the chest?
Stop it!
Ooh, in the chest.
Okay, Casey, you land a really, really solid punch right in his gut. Jordan, you double over in pain. Your wind has been knocked out of you.
Should he mark his damage turn?
Yeah, you're definitely not fresh anymore. You're winded.
Hey, hold on. I remember one of the first card draws you ever had me do when you revealed yourself. You cheated and drew the tower 3 times. I was trying to kick you in the teeth. I think I owe you.
Yeah, you know what? I think you're right about that, Bob. What would you like to do to Jordan?
Oh, I think I'm gonna keep my promise and kick him in the teeth.
Okay, you get the sun, and the sun. Which one would you like?
Oh, I'll take the sun.
That sounds great. Yeah, would you go ahead and narrate, what happens to him?
You know what? I'm not even gonna go into super speed for this. This is just gonna be a good old-fashioned ass whooping. I just spin kicked Jordan in the fucking jaw.
Yeah, Jordan, you definitely don't avoid that. You're still trying to recover from the good hit that Casey gave you, and boy, she is really strong after all the physical exertion.
Can I play?
And so you definitely cannot avoid the really good spin kick that Bob gives you, and you just crumple to the ground. You're pretty sure you can taste some blood in your mouth. Maurice...
This isn't fair!
That's cute. I don't care. Maurice, what would you like to do?
All right, I'm going to say that Maurice has been like, ooh, I want to play. And when Bob kicks... what's the name?
Jordan.
What are you? Jordan Roberts. Okay, Natalie's cousin. He kicks him. He goes flying. Maurice uses the slow-mo from when Bob hit Maurice going slow, and he's like slow-mo going through the air from the spin kick, and he lands on a coat rack, and it catches the end of his thing, and he just has a huge wezzy as he's hanging there by the door.
Okay, let me think what I want to give that for you. It's sort of like you're manipulating fate itself to make him, enter into a pratfall scenario. So I'm going to say that's a biz.
All right. Oh, I guess I can use a move for this one. I never used this move. Do you think we have a diss spicy enough to glam?
I mean, you tell me. Do you got a diss ready to go?
Let's see. Last minute rewrite. No, that's not it.
You could have sold it. You could have sold that one.
Call this a last minute rewrite. Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'll give that to you. That's a good cutting remark for me. That just allows you to scrap with glam instead of pow, though, and I'm giving you biz, which is also a 3, so it evens out. It's fine. All right, so 3 cards regardless. That's going to be the Hierophant, Strength, and Justice. Hey, the Hierophant is your resonance.
It is.
You raise your baton to strike up the band. Issue 1 command. Everything currently in your zone of influence must follow it until the task is complete or the scene ends.
Oh, here's my command. Everybody laughing. Put the laugh track on this.
I can't believe I'm feeling bad for this piece of shit.
Okay, all right. Don't. I think that's enough fun for now. Anyway, Jordan, did you seriously never try that door?
I wanted to finish first.
What did you think was out there?
I don't. Fuck you.
What is out there?
The thing about you, Jordan, is that you are doing this for just all the wrong reasons. You thought that if you simply made a good enough story, that you would be validated and praised by the gods themselves, because apparently simply getting the recognition and love and friendship of other human beings wasn't good enough for you, because you think you're somehow superior to all us, stupid people, because you're a true genius, after all. You could have had a great life, if you truly wanted friends. Like, KC loved you. That was real.
We welcomed you with open arms, dude.
We would have been great together. You didn't have to do all this. That's the real tragedy here.
This isn't fair. I won.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did!
You piggybacked off other people's efforts. You stole.
Yeah, to win!
Everyone's efforts.
I won! I got the sword, not you!
Okay.
I was gonna get you down, but fuck off.
If you're the real victor, if you're the true god, open up that door.
Fine. Yeah, fine. I'll fucking open the fucking door.
Okay. What's your POW?
What are you talking about? I don't have a...
Well, if you better figure it out. What would you like it to be?
I'm just going to open the door. I don't need fucking permission from you to...
No, yes you do. What's your POW? Remember, you can only have 1 3 stat, at character creation, so...
POW? What's the default POW for a virtuoso? Because that was kind of his whole deal.
I have a different idea in mind for him. We'll deal with that later. Jordan, pick your POW, please. If not, I'll do it for you.
Fuck you!
Okay.
Why isn't the door opening?
That'll be a 2 then. All right. That'll be the Empress and the Moon.
I'm not picking a fucking card. You pick cards that I give you, not the other way around, so I'm just gonna open this.
Nothing's gonna happen until you pick a card. You got a negative and a neutral. Or if you'd like me to pick, I'll pick.
That's not... You...
Tell you what. I'll be a little nice here. I'll pick the Empress for you. Give you a nice neutral card. You create something.
The door just open. Why can't I just open the fucking door?
You do open the door. And behind it is a brick wall. Well, actually, stone wall, to be specific.
What the fuck?
There were no other gods behind that door, Jordan. You were never going to find validation behind that door. You were looking in all the wrong places. Now, here's what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to edit the ending for us. So I don't think that we're going to die at the end of this. Let me see here. Where'd you put those notes? Here we go. All right, there's your whiteout. I'm just gonna remove all this stuff you had us talk about at the beginning.
No, don't touch my shit! Get away from there!
This isn't
I'm
your
holding him
shit
back
anymore.
and-
It was never your shit. This is my shit.
I have him back in the chicken wing.
Thank you, Casey. And I'm just going to white out all these parts about, the flash forwards where we talk about being brutally murdered.
You're ruining my story!
Nope. Yup.
This is
We're making it
my
better.
story, Jordan.
No, it's not!
It's not yours anymore, buddy.
All right. There we go. We're no longer going to die. So now, Jordan, what am I going to do with you? So, here's the thing, Jordan. I don't actually want you to die. Like, you put us through absolute hell. And even by teenager standards, you were a terrible person to us. But I don't want to punish you like that. But at the same time, I think you deserve at least a little punishment. So here's what I'm gonna do. Since you're technically supposed to be dead, it would be a little weird if you just suddenly showed up, back in town. Jordan Rogers, here again. So I'm gonna turn you into... let's go with the Beast playbook.
Oh, shit.
Jordan, you're going to be a raven.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I like that.
No, what? Fuck, no, I'm not, no!
Ravens are associated. I figured you'd like that. Ravens are associated with both intelligence and poetry. Like, it's the Edgar Allan Poe bird.
You can't do that! What? No!
Could we get like a cage so that he doesn't fly away? At least not for now.
Yeah, we can give him a decently.
I can carry him around. I'll feed him.
Okay.
I promise.
Yeah, we can give him a cage. So Jordan, I think you look down at yourself, and you are significantly shorter now. You have to look up at us.
Stop it!
And you have you're just covered in black feathers.
Stop it!
Yeah, and like we're not actually hearing your voice right now because you're a bird. You can't make the
you don't have an
English
Eidolon.
language, but we can hear your thoughts because you are I'll still let you have like an Eidolon power. That'll make it a little easier for you to integrate with everyone. So feel free to come up with a draft of that, and I'll look it over.
Oh, Tim's gonna love you.
You'll also want to get the rest of your stats figured out. Remember, because you decided not to choose what your POW was, I gave you a 2, so just keep that in mind.
Maurice would like to investigate.
Okay, sure. Let's see, Maurice, what was your genius again?
333,
right.
baby. I'm a
3,
glamorous,
perfect.
bizarre genius.
Right. It's just POW and Ellie there at once. Got it. Okay. So your investigate cards are going to be the Star, the Hermit, and Judgment.
Can't do this to me.
I just did, Jordan.
Who's a good bird? Who's a good bird?
Fuck
Who's quiet?
you!
You are. Yeah, you are such a
Fuck
good
you!
bird.
Get off of me!
Maurice, what are you investigating, to be specific?
This new world we live in, where we have a goddess queen, Haley.
Correct.
Okay, I want the good to be what poses the biggest threat.
Okay, so what poses the biggest threat? Well, I guess the biggest threat is just the vagaries of the future. But, that's pretty standard for existing in the world.
Hey.
Star Wars is still out there.
Yeah, that's true. There is still a laser. So, we're going to have to deal with that.
Oh, you
at
mean the
some
laser,
point.
not the movie.
The United States government.
Yeah.
I mean, the movie is still out there, and it's definitely still a threat.
Well, I kind of like Star Wars. Look, I know I shouldn't say that. My
I mean, I've been poking around this God Room a little bit, and like the existence of Star Wars as a franchise causes some very dark things.
Okay, well, don't tell me about it. All right, actually,
What's
do
a
tell me
Jar
about it. I'll try
Jar?
and fix it. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, like things are looking pretty up. Honestly, the only things we have to worry about are things that everyone does. Jordan's not a threat anymore, anyway. What would you like to pick for the neutral card?
What complications should I be wary of?
I mean, you do still have that firstborn thing with Void Moose, and it seems like Void Moose isn't going to be super happy with you just like, skipping out on him with a technicality, so...
Okay, cool.
Keep that in mind.
Moderate threat levels.
Yeah.
And I think...
and what do you want to use Judgment for?
What's hidden here?
Oh, what's hidden here? Okay. What would be negative about what's hidden here?
I mean, I have a suggestion for what seems pretty negative about all this.
Sure.
I try to peck out Maurice's eyes.
Even with the Jordan situation
Bad bird.
neutralized, like this whole God Room, somebody is an author thing is still present and maybe shouldn't be.
Oh, right. You're absolutely correct. I should do something about that.
I try to peck out Maurice's eyes.
Okay. That's gonna be a scrap. Your POW is still 2. So that's gonna be. Ooh,
Well,
boy.
he's acting against the interests of the party, so that's going to be a 1.
Yeah, that's true. The first card was still the sun, though. So I do think I have to give that to him.
Okay, great, perfect.
Yeah. So
Defensive shades.
Casey. Casey, Jordan is struggling in your grip, and he manages to escape you for a bit. And Maurice, you're not paying much attention here. So he does get you right in the eyes. It hurts quite a bit. You're not seriously wounded or anything because you're only at winded at this point. But it does hurt a lot.
Jordan, you're really trying to pull this shit? Okay, I grab the bird and spike it like a football.
No,
Ooh.
don't break the bird.
Okay.
They're very sensitive animals.
All right, that's going to be another scrap.
Yeah, and I get to scrap with Ellie, and I got 3.
Oh boy. All right, that's going to be the Chariot, the High Priestess, and the Magician.
Oh, damn.
Some
Magician,
good draws
let's go.
here. All right, nice. Yeah, Jordan, you get spiked like a football, and in your tiny bird form, that hurts a lot more than it normally would. You already took quite a bit of damage, I think, between the attacks that happened to you previously with Casey and Bob. You're definitely at battered before this happens. I think you're definitely at desperate now. So, look, I'm
gonna have to ask them how to take care of a bird.
Yeah,
now.
just a suggestion. Maybe don't press your luck anymore, because if you get a bad draw, you're just straight up gonna die, for real this time. So maybe behave yourself.
I need to get you a cage.
Okay. Anyway, as I was going to do for Maurice before someone so rudely interrupted us, Maurice and Bob are right. This location, these surroundings are pretty... Ugh. I think it's time for a remodeling. So I'm going to take Excalibur, which is in my hands, because I should have had it to begin with.
Oh.
And I'm going to tap the tip of the blade against the wooden floor. And that will send ripples through the house, through the room, as if it was made of still water. The roof detaches and floats up as if being slowly pulled by an unseen gravitational force. As it ascends, the individual panels break apart, revealing a dark sky filled with stars and the Milky Way galaxy directly above. The wooden walls decompose, leaving scattered, crumbled stone outer walls, as if from the ruins of a castle in their place. We can finally see what's outside for the first time. A lush green forest with a few small dirt trails leading out into parts unknown. A modest, calm creek that flows parallel to one of the walls before meandering away over smooth gray stones. And a modest wooden stable that can provide shelter for a handful of horses or other animals. All throughout the forest, motes of blue and white light provide illumination, aided by the pale yellow glow of the center of the Milky Way far above. As we return to inside of the ruins, we see that new furniture has suddenly appeared near a wall with a fireplace. A beautiful wooden bench and some chairs, all with embroidered fabric cushions, surround a low cherry wood table. And in the middle of the room, a shining silver orrery floats in the air. Engraved across the main beam of that orrery are the words, Per aspera ad astra. Through hardships to the stars.
Wow, my girlfriend's God now.
I sure am.
Eidolon Disco is produced by Audio Entropy. You can find us at audioentropy.com as well as patreon.com/EidolonPlaytest. You can follow us on Twitter at EidolonPlaytest or join our Discord at bit.ly/AEDiscord. Eidolon Disco will be back in 2 weeks on May 27th for Patreon subscribers and June 3rd for everyone else. See you then!